So then they relisted the home for the same price, but just extended the offer date a week. They got no offers really the first time, but they're like, let's try that again. Let's see if we can trick people again. And so there's just a lot of desperation out there.
Yeah, how are people deciding to I think I ask this every week. It's like, how do you decide to buy and sell right now? Like either side of the equation seems like not the best time for
No,
either.
it's
I
it's
guess if
such
you're
a
a
great it's
buyer,
such a
it's
great
good.
time to move right now, Darryl. Trust me, it's such a great time to move right now. You just have to do it really carefully. We're starting to see a lot more condition on the sale of the buyer's property clauses. Getting those a lot now.
More
Those are
conditions.
saying, hey, I'll buy your house, but only if I have an offer conditional on the sale of my house agreed on. So that way, if I don't sell my home, I don't have to buy your house, but we'll have an escape clause, 48, 72 hours. So if you receive an offer during that time, then you can, accept that offer and give me notice to firm up within that time period, right? That's the escape clause wording. But so we're seeing more of that. I think as somebody who knows the market, somebody who's really confident, selling first makes a lot of sense.
Gotta
I'm
sell
listening.
first.
I'm listing a couple condos lately, so I got a new condo there on the penthouse that was I
Yeah, what
sold the other
happened there?
building.
You
So
did
I sold
sell
the
it?
one. Well, I
You
sold the
did?
one, yeah, and then the next one he's got the same one in another building, so I just
Yeah, yeah.
listed that too. So
No
that's
way.
coming up on the market. So I'm already getting calls on
Did we
that.
get what we wanted for the first one?
No, we got
No.
what it was worth,
Right.
and
Got it.
then
How far off was that from what we wanted? I guess
um
enough to get the next listing.
yeah, he understands. He knows what's going on. So I met another couple today. So another like these people in their 60s, we'll say, right? They own a lot of real estate, right?
Hmm.
And they're doing fine. You know what I mean? Like they don't have
Hmm.
mortgages or they've got, situations that allow them to, figure it out. So I got another condo listing coming up now. And what I'm seeing is I'm seeing, prices come down over the last like month specifically, right? Anything that's transacted recently is coming down from where it was even just a month ago, right? So
Hmm.
that people have to make those tough decisions in order to be able to make it work. So if you're a buyer and you're selling a house and going to a condo, for example, like have the confidence that the condo market's not going to get better. Sell first, get it sold, know how much money you've got, get as long of a closing as you can, and then
Long
go out
closing.
discount shopping. You're gonna have a lot of choices out there in the condo market. So I mean, what
Yeah,
a great
if you're
opportunity for someone like that.
downsizing to a condo from a house, fine. Like that might be
So fine. What about a
the
what about
good
a upsize?
situation.
You want to go to a bigger home. So now I'm going to sell my average home, wait till I get it sold, and I'm going to go discount shopping on these luxury homes because no one's buying those either.
What's happening with homes right now? Like, are people buying?
There's a
A
lot less showings. This
lot
one I
less
got at this one I
showings?
got in Scarborough, like barely any showings are coming in on it. I'm like, what's going on? It's such a beautiful house and it's priced low. And I'm like, oh boy. So,
Who, boy,
but
that's
I have
not
a
good.
better story for you.
A better,
I have a better
but
story for you.
like
Okay.
the car store?
No,
Not,
I'll tell you the theft story of me listing my car on Turo, which if you
yeah.
guys know about, Daryl and I
His
have been talking about
Volkswagen
this for
Jetta
a
on
very long
Turo.
time, that this would be such a great idea, such a genius idea. But let me tell that story in a bit. Let me tell
Yeah,
this story first
this is a
because it's
great
more
story.
relatable to what I was just saying. Um, the so a friend of mine, okay, friend of mine, no real estate affiliations, just pure, friend. Talk to them about real estate sometimes, but they called me out of the blue to say, "Hey, my friend has their property for sale," and I was like, "Oh, like great!" Like I was thinking, like,
Dick, why didn't you
no,
use
no, no, no.
me?
I was thinking like you're calling me to like, say how can I help because their agent screwed up. Like that would be a normal phone
Hmm.
call that I would get
Hmm.
in that type of situation. So I'm like, okay, well, tell me what happened. They says, well, they've got 3 offers on the property registered. I said, okay. They said, but 2 of them are their agents' friends. They're not real offers. And I
How
was
do they
like,
know
what?
this? How do they know this?
Because my friend's friend is telling them. They're
Hold
saying,
on a
look, we don't
second.
actually have 3 offers. It's just my agent who's saying that they have these other 2 offers and that we're trying to get this other guy to be
Oh,
able to pay
oh.
more. And she's telling her like best friend. And so her friend's calling me. And I'm like, you know, well, that's
Good
not good.
strategy. Yeah.
Right? Like that's not good. Like I mean,
Smart.
that's not very ethical. So I'm like, all right, well, what's going on? They said, well, we've got another offer. They've got another offer that's like over asking and it's got conditions or whatever. Like, what should we do? I said, well, look, if they go firm, I go, it's a better deal. So even if they've got to take a little bit less money, firm is better than having an inspection because you never know, they could change their mind tomorrow, whatever it is, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
I think nothing of it. So I messaged them the next day and I say, hey, what happened? Did your friend sell or not? And they said, no, they were a liar. And I said, well, what do you mean they were a liar? And they said, well, they never even got the third offer.
What?
It was just
It's
like a
just
verbal offer from this other
no
guy.
way.
And I was like, who the heck have you hired? They're like, oh, this person sells like so many houses in the neighborhood. I'm like, oh my God. Like, what a nightmare that must be. So the friend's
Hmm.
all upset. Then they're asking me. So then they relisted the home for the same price, but just extended the offer date a week. They got no offers really the first time, but they're like, let's try that again. Let's see if we can trick people again. And so there's just a lot of desperation out there.
Are you looking for the best merch store on the planet? Well, we got the shit for you. Coming in at low prices where we barely make any money off of whatsoever, you can get the greatest real estate merchandise on this platform. Just look at this very flamboyant man putting on this great stuff. He looks great, he's dancing great, and boy does he look sexy in that merchandise. I tell you, buy this for anybody, you buy this for yourself. You will be not only repping the greatest Canadian real estate podcast in this world, but you will also be looking hella good doing it.